Hello world, Best Girl is back. We're sliding on into the firing range today to activate Ash's Launchpad teaser, having picked up her encrypted invitation and found a bunch of hidden Holosprays, which altogether unlock the coordinates for the arena. It does seem there'll be more to this teaser over the next 2 weeks, but let's just have a look at the arena itself first, so we can finally discuss what it means for Ash and the ongoing story. So, as we can see, it looks most likely that we're still on the planet Solace, but perhaps somewhere hidden away from King's Canyon, although this could actually be Talos, as Valkyrie's first teaser image showed a map of World's Edge and a further marked location off to the side. But I only wonder really what planet Ash has been set up on, as it could indicate her position compared to the games and their owners, Hammond and the Syndicate, the kind of people that threw her in a dumpster, remember? I'd ultimately imagine that Blisk is the one who helped set her up like this, but whether he or Ash are doing so with the approval of those greater powers definitely remains to be seen, and I think it's kind of unlikely. Blisk not only threw Ash's head in a portal, but turned back up in Season 6 to seemingly keep Ash under the radar. And her invitation here to the arena has definitely been secretive enough to keep up that idea, especially when you compare decrypting the passcode with something like Horizon's Wii experiment, which was much more publicly obvious, right? So, with that in mind, we now step up to the arena, a place where Ash has promised rewards beyond fame and fortune, which could just be, the thrill of pure combat. But could this also lead into some form of experiment on her part, like simulation testing was kind of her thing, or maybe she's trying to form a militia in a way, like bringing legends to her side to act against something like the Syndicate or Hammond, the people that Emily don't like her? Perhaps she'll offer Branthium as a reward for the legends to fight over, something that a lot of legends might actually want. Let's see what Ash has to offer us now.
Do you think you have what it takes to impress me?
And so, hey, we await the arena in turn. But, as you can immediately see with Horizon, Ash won't be playing nice with everybody. I'm pretty sure that she refers to other characters as Legend instead of Dearie here, so it seems we're definitely going to explore the connection between these two ladies within this season, as Ash is literally giving Horizon the ammo she needs, openly accepting and stating who she is, the traitorous Dr. Ashleigh Reid. Although, she may not be as traitorous as we first think, as in Pathfinder's quest, while admittedly she's betraying Pathfinder's other creators to steal their Branthium all the way back in 2658, the event that led to the phase explosion, it is also hinted that she let a grown-up Newton Summers escape that attack, as unlike all the other scientists, she deals with him off-screen, which should at least make you doubt the outwardly cold demeanour Ash has, perhaps even for Horizon. But then, given that connection, and the many others that Ash has to various other legends, is Ash then going to stay as an external antagonist like Mad Maggie? Or is the arena a way for us to slowly work Ash into the games from the outside so that we can fully actualize on her conflicts? Like, Maggie could actually work quite well as a replacement overseer for the arena in the future, dependent on how you work those two stories from here. Maggie has finally decided to leave Fuse B, for his own sake, thankfully, so maybe her and Ash will be focusing on more of the greater powers in their upcoming storylines, Maggie versus the Syndicate, and Ash more versus Hammond, which then could open you up for crossover between those two ladies, between those two storylines, the recruiting of legends like Crypto or Revenant to one or both of those causes, and then perhaps even the taking of sides between the greater cast of legends. And as we're thinking of the other legends, as Ash is one of Pathfinder's many creators, and also his ex-girlfriend, there's definitely more to come from these two this season as well. While Path might be suffering from being dumped at first, it is quite possible that Blisk told him at the end of Pathfinder's quest that Dr. Ashleigh Reid is Ash, which means that Pathfinder can finally actually meet one of his creators on those terms, and they can both remind each other exactly why they're not friends. And if you thought that was bad, never mind that Ash's betrayal, back again 2658, phase explosion, etc., directly resulted in the deaths of Wattson's grandmother, Amelie Paquette, Gibby's grandfather, Aleki Gibraltar, and, by extension, way down the line in the future, Bloodhound's parents. She's killed a lot of people, man. While Pathfinder and his other creators agreed to blow up the Phase Runner then, which is what ultimately killed everyone, Ash was the actual threat in that situation. She was trying to phase jump all their refined Branthium through the Phase Runner to Gridiron, and had used force to take it in the first place after her subterfuge as one of their many scientists and one of Path's many creators. Path then defeated Ashleigh Reid with the help of Amelie Paquette, but then had to escape the detonation countdown through the Phase Runner, spreading the Branthium across the Outlands and chucking him onto some random planet, losing all his memories. Aleki Gibraltar and Amelie Paquette then died as the Phase Runner finally self-destructed, which was their backup plan to stop Ash sending the Branthium through the Phase Runner, and some of that Branthium was then teleported under the surface of World's Edge, the mining of which led to the coolant explosion that took Bloodhound's parents from them. So technically, as Pathfinder was the failsafe to detonate the Phase Runner, and he chose to do so with the acceptance of his creators, he was kind of responsible for those deaths, like several decades apart. But as he only agreed to detonate the Phase Runner in order to stop Ash, it's kind of Ash's fault, really, right? And as that makes kind of evident, the Legacy of Branthium is going to be a huge part of Ash's storylines as we go from here. You know, as all roads obviously lead to Branthium, right? So, I think we're bound to see a few characters like Wraith, Valkyrie, and Bangalore take more particular interest in Ash for her connection to the gravity manipulating crystals and the things that they've produced. Wraith for history on Project Wraith and her old self, Bangalore for a potential way home, and Valkyrie maybe more for the connection to her father, but as Branthium definitely seems to be on her mind given her teaser images, perhaps she, like Bangalore, also blames the Ares division, and by extension Branthium, for putting people like her father on the wrong side of the Frontier War. But that's all up in the air for now. So, Ash's Arena at least looks set to bring us both a great new game mode for Season 9, and a framing device for a bunch of character motivations to clash within all across the future. So I can't wait to see what else she's got in store for us. But, with that, that's all for today, and enough out of me. Thanks for staying with me, friends. I hope you're as intrigued as I am for Ash's future and all the people she's going to piss off. So hopefully, I'll see you all again when she does. I've been Euclidean Vision, the emotional support. Take care of yourselves out there, teammates, and may the glorious light of Passcode shine within you. Bye-bye.